When people hear post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, they often think of veterans who spent time in war zones.
But there's another group developing this disorder at a much faster rate. We're talking about children. The I-Team's Jermont Terry is here to explain what's behind this troubling trend. Jermont?
Mike, the children who hear gunshots and see crime scene tape in their neighborhoods daily are likely to suffer from PTSD, according to researchers. And if not treated, it can alter these young lives forever.
Meet Michaela.
What are you nervous about?
I might get shot again.
Tatiana.
And I just looked to the side and he was down, like crouched down, shooting next to me.
And Amari.
I saw he had a gun, so then I got down.
They are three girls who know about gun violence all too well. Back in June, they were caught in the crossfire while inside a Milwaukee grocery store. Two gunmen came in firing several rounds in an attempted robbery. A bullet hit Michaela in her leg.
And I fell. I got back up, and then I noticed I got shot.
This violent gun battle happened in their neighborhood just a block away from home.
What are your prayers when you pray at night?
That God gets the people that have weapons, get their minds straight.
But what about the young minds of victims? Take Tatiana, she's 17, and listen to how many friends she's lost to gun violence in 3 short years.
About 8 people so far. One of them, he died on the corner of my house.
And now she fears next time she may not make it out alive.
With Tatiana, I would like to know what's going on in her mind.
How about Sierra Guyton's sister and cousin? They watched a 10-year-old plead for help after getting shot in the head playing on the playground.
She kept on shouting, "Don't let me die. Please don't let me die."
Then there's Ariana Bivens Kelly. Someone shot this 11-year-old in her face while sitting in the car.
Are you getting comfortable going to the doctor, or you don't really like going to the doctor? Sometimes.
Her physical scars are obvious, but the emotional toll is what you can't see in her and many of these youngsters. The number of children under 18 involved in gun incidents is up 47% in Milwaukee from 2010. 58 children have been injured or targeted by guns in the first 6 months of this year. A study by the Center for Disease Control showed kids living in inner cities develop post-traumatic stress disorder at higher rates than soldiers back from combat.
PTSD with children, that can't be. You say what to that?
It can and does happen, and it's something that we need to address.
Have you had that conversation with them about what has taken place?
No, to be honestly, no.
Since the armed robbery, Tamika Chris acknowledges her children are not the same.
I've observed them just being frightened.
The study suggested because the children never get to leave these violent neighborhoods, they often experience the trauma repeatedly. And listen to how they say it's affecting them.
They made my life scary.
Who have you talked to about it?
Nobody.
That is enough to start someone on the way toward developing PTSD.
Chad Weathernet, psychologist at the PTSD Treatment Center with Rogers Memorial Hospital, believes talking is key.
If, in fact, a child develops PTSD and it goes untreated, can that child become violent?
Yeah, I think it's very possible that with anger being kind of one of the predominant responses to PTSD.
This family doesn't want any additional problems from this, so mom is ready to get help.
I'm going to get her involved in therapy.
In most cases, therapy is easily available to the victims, but there are limited resources available to help the children who witnesses gun violence daily.
Boy, that is scary to think they are going through that. What are the options for them?
Mike, you really have to search for programs. There are a few, like the Wraparound Milwaukee program. We posted links at TMJ4.com, but this goes to show the violence truly affects the community in many ways and why the push to drop the guns is so important.
Especially sad for the little kids.
The scars never leave. Okay.
Yes. Thanks, Jermont.